You know what is better late than never. Even though I'm realizing this in the night week, it's still the 11th hour. I'm still able to catch myself and save myself. So I came into the Big Brother house wanting to be a better person. At the end of the experience, and I relapsed somewhere along the line. At the night week, even though it's towards the end of the show, I am glad that I was able to catch myself, and I am working on some of the negative things that I noticed, and I'm just going to be in a more open-minded and positive headspace. So yeah, indifferent and relief.
Adekunle,
Yes, big brother.
do you know the meaning of a sliding door moment?
No, big brother.
Sliding door moments are normal, everyday moments that end up influencing the most important moments in your life. You may think that you have allowed this experience pass you by, but in time, you will remember these moments and realize how the Big Brother house has positively shaped you.
I definitely hold on to the memory, the moment, and the experience.
And as you said, it is better late than never.
Yes, big brother.
Let's talk about a significant moment.
Okay, big brother.
Discuss your thoughts on Monday's head of house game and the outcome.
I was not thinking that, okay, yeah, there were other people that were just focused on my game and trying to just balance all the I was focused more on the time. But yeah, then I was so close. I had 4 balls out of 5. But yeah, it did happen. But I am happy that Chichi became, or rather she won the head of house games. I know something she's been wanting for a while, and yeah, she finally got it. Also because we usually talked about how there's a little bit of work attached to being head of house. People never really did experience it. But yeah, the fact that it's reaching everybody, just little leadership is. To be in certain situations, or you find yourself in certain situations that you did not plan to, and if there's work that is required, you will do it or you adjust accordingly. So yeah, I guess it sucks that I did not win it and I don't have a guaranteed slot into the finale, but oh well, it's all good. Positive mindset. If I am to get into the finale, I will get into the finale. You know, yeah, I don't think anybody saw that coming. I think when the show is over and we all watch the video, I'm sure the most people are curious. We are all going to watch how we pleaded to be saved. I think it just gives us, or I know personally, it will give me an insight into just how other people are. Because Chichi came out after everything, and she was just talking about how some people are not happy, some people are just like, no. Even today, no, not today, yesterday after the fight, or during the disagreement, she just kept on talking about, I know you're not happy with me, something about this, what's going on? And she talked about, I think it just helped me get to know people from a different angle. I like seeing people in different light. I think it just gives me a deeper insight and it helps me understand people's true characters. So yeah, I didn't expect it. I thought I was going to win. I did not win. And yeah, but I am happy for Chichi being head of us. My pitch was basically me telling Chichi that I was proud of her, I was making reference to the fact that during the first few weeks in the house we didn't get along, but towards the end of the show we are actually getting along. I'm not sure if we can call each other friends, but we are getting along. I remember one particular experience I asked Chichi for her first name, And she didn't reply me, she just walked away. And she's talked about how nobody knows her in the house, how she's complicated, she's closed off, and all of that, and all of that. And just sometime last week, and then she just comes and she goes, Ade, do you know my name is Chineyewa? Do you know Chineyewa? Wow. So she just told me her first name. But I didn't say anything. So when we had to pitch, I just brought that up just to serve as a reminder that, you know, most of the conversations that we've had, she's talked about how she's just not sure of herself and fears, uncertainty, lack of confidence, all that. So yeah, maybe Hermes and Daniela.
Contribute your survival in the game too.
I want to say I don't know, but then at the same time, I would also say maybe the fact that I think for the most part of the show, I'm being myself. I know most of the time when I say certain things in the house about my story or my journey or my experience, when our housemates laugh at it or they say I'm coming up with a strategy, I'm telling a lie, or I'm just moving in a certain type of way just so that I can get rose. But when I think about it again, most of the things I talk about, maybe they don't know about it because they're inside the house, they don't know me on the outside, but most of the people, I'm waking up every day and I'm seeing people go extra, they're going all out, they're wearing proper outfit, they're wearing baths, you know, putting on nice looking outfits, you know, wearing shades, all glamming up. Yeah, they're in the center of the house and in the center of everything going on. They just popping. It's like, you know, they focus on highlights or just being the center of the show, the attraction, even when they get into altercations. And I'm just there like trying to just not to be involved or included in all there's probably something okay or something good about just me being myself. And I even told Hermes I don't know how to be anybody else, even if I try to. Maybe just act or try to impersonate people, but that's just for a time period. I don't know how to not be confident in my own skin and then just be me. If it works, if it doesn't work, all well and good, but take my time. And the way I see life, and maybe I should actually work on changing that. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm more comfortable.
Adekunle,
Yes, big brother.
can you handle it?
I can try, big brother.
Yes or no?
Yes, big brother.
Good. Let's revisit this conversation on Sunday.
Okay, big brother.
Wager challenge.
Myself, Hermes, and Daniela put something. We basically created a structure, a framework, or a script, so to say, for the play. So we're just about to discuss it with the whole house before we came into the garden. So I'm guessing they started the conversation by now. If not, we'll have the conversation the moment we get into the lounge, and it's full force. Everybody's getting into it. There's a lot of conversation about this is our last wager. You know, we need to do it. All hands on deck. I was initially going to take the back seat, but I'm like, this is a play. Like, this is what I do. Like, I like structuring stuff. I like putting things in order. Like, my entire being is having ideas and putting everything together, regardless of whatever disagreement. This is the last time I'm going to be here. I want to enjoy myself. I want to be a part of something. Do this. And I didn't say anything. I just waited for it to be done. Like, okay, do your thing. When you're satisfied, I'm going to add my own AP to it as well. Because this one, I'm going to contribute as well. Just because great. I'm guessing some people are focused on winning. I'm guessing some people are not focused on winning, maybe because most of us are up for eviction. But I actually want to see us come out with a beautiful play on Friday, and I would want it to be memorable, really. So I'm sure in a few hours we're going to get into it and everybody will start practicing. Although Chichi is angry that nobody is putting in their best, so I guess it's going to take a more stringent approach towards making sure everybody comes to play. But at the end of the day, as long as we deliver something memorable, I'm going to be happy, I'm going to be satisfied. I've got to know Chichi over time. I know that she flares up when she feels like she's being shut out or nobody wants to listen to her. And I know that she feels like everybody, most of the people in the outside against her. So, on the basis of maybe self-defense, yes. Just yes, but I don't think it was necessary. I think, if she was more patient and if she was willing to listen to us, it wouldn't have come to that result. Because even just yesterday, before she said everybody should come and rehearse, myself and Hermes and Brian and Daniela and Groovy were just trying to come up with the template. And when she came, we told her that this is what we're trying to do. But she was like, let's just go, let's do. And okay, fine, we'll do what you want. But we still did today. I know how she feels. I know how she reacts to certain things. So,
Evict. Who would you evict on Sunday?
Who would I evict on Sunday? Most likely someone who I think has a shot at winning. At the moment, the person that I think has the most likely shot at winning is probably Fina. Because she's been up for eviction the most, I think.
Adekunle.
Yes, big brother.
Please pick from the nomination list.
Oh, right. I forgot that she's that actually skipped my mind. So that's every other person. Me, Rachel, Shags, Bella, Cheesy, Brian, Hermes. Who would I pick? Who would I want to be evicted? Between Groovy and Cheesy, big brother, one of them. Yeah, between Groovy and Cheesy, one of them. But according to Brian, he used to delve in high-risk activities. So, it's in one of them. And he's actually very confident that if anybody is up against him doing evictions, they're going to go. I don't know where that confidence comes from. And something like that actually scares me. So yeah, maybe Cheesy more over Groovy. But then Groovy is also quiet. That can also be another. I don't know, but one of them. Cheesy or Groovy. Even that Cheesy says certain things and so when we first that was the beginning of week 5. On Monday before the head of house games, Cheesy was talking about how you people in this house, you're not ready for anything. If I win head of house and they ask me to pick an assistant, I'm going to pick Bella. Every ship in this house, I'm going to scatter it. I'm like, guy, what is wrong with you? Even when they are at the initial stages of the merger, himself, Shegs, and Bella were always getting into it. And even inside, or rather when they're having the quarrel, Cheesy, he's saying things like, if I win the church, I will still take Bella. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? And even doing the whole, if you're up against me, you're going home, you don't know who I am outside. And he just says quite a number of things that at the moment has earned him the tag man of the gods. Even during the last HOH game, when he dressed in the regalia and he came with the first staff and he was touching people with it and saying, you go. People were actually afraid. So they were like, I don't know, like, what's wrong with you people? So yeah, I think maybe that psychological approach to things has scared people. Or rather, just put it in their head that, maybe this guy is actually quite confident in something. Some of the things that he says. So, she's the one name. Ndobi. And I'm that one. If I could get the blonde dye to dye, I think the color started to fade and the show is coming to an end and I just like to make it look good.